Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code DTC P0457 indicates an issue within the Evaporative Emission Control System of the Honda Accord models from 2012 to 2017. This code specifically relates to a leak or a fault in the system due to a loose or missing fuel fill cap. The purpose of the Evaporative Emission Control System is to capture and store fuel vapors from the fuel tank, preventing them from escaping into the atmosphere. This, in turn, aids in emission control and helps maintain fuel system integrity. This DTC can be confirmed by checking freeze frame data, where the system captures the conditions leading to the fault. It is crucial to follow troubleshooting protocols closely, as incorrect testing procedures could cause additional damage to the components involved. Proper installation of the fuel fill cap is essential, as it plays a significant role in maintaining system pressure and vacuum, which is vital for optimal performance. Finalizing the repair process involves a thorough verification to ensure all components are correctly installed and the issue has been resolved. Begin with turning the ignition switch to the lock position, followed by reinstalling all components in the reverse order of removal to ensure nothing is left out. After securing the parts, turn the ignition to the on position to power up the system. Use the HDS to reset the Power Control Module, PCM, which controls the vehicle's engine operations. Finally, conduct an idle learn procedure to optimize the performance of the vehicle. This step is crucial to recalibrating the system and ensuring everything functions as intended. Once completed, you can recheck the system using the EVAP test to confirm that no DTCs remain. Preventive maintenance is key in ensuring that the DTC P0457 does not resurface. Regularly check the fuel fill cap for secure attachment and ensure it is the correct cap type for your Honda Accord. Inspect seals for any signs of wear and tear to prevent leaks and breaches in the evaporative emission system. Additionally, periodically check the routing of the vent tube to avoid blockages and ensure easy passage of fumes, as this directly affects the functionality of your emission control system. Simple checks and maintenance concerning these components can save time and potential costs in repairs, ensuring smooth vehicle operation and compliance with environmental regulations. To summarize, the DTC P0457 serves as an important indicator of potential issues within the evaporative emission control system, specifically linked to fuel fill cap integrity and associated components. Identifying the causes early and adopting a systematic troubleshooting approach proves essential in resolving these issues efficiently. Each troubleshooting step is vital in narrowing down whether components need repair, replacement, or just simple adjustments. Moreover, embracing regular preventive maintenance helps ensure that problems like this are kept at bay, contributing to the vehicle's longevity and performance. All done properly, one can enhance not only the vehicle's functionality, but also its emissions control effectiveness, supporting environmental stewardship. The DTC P0457 signifies that the Evaporative Emission Control System detected a leak, often due to a loose or missing fuel fill cap. The fuel system is designed to maintain specific maximum pressure and vacuum conditions for optimal performance. Deviations can lead to potential damage. The components involved include the fuel fill cap and its sealing mechanism, which should be tightly secured and free from damage. You can locate the fuel fill cap on the outside of the fuel filler neck, which is connected to the main fuel tank. Additionally, the EVAP canister works to capture fuel vapors, but an improper seal can disrupt its functionality. It is important to check these components, not just for integrity, but also for correct installation to prevent future leaks and ensure proper system pressure and vacuum. There are several probable causes for the DTC P0457 arriving at your diagnostics. The first potential issue is a loose fuel fill cap. It must be properly secured to prevent any vapor leakage. Always ensure the cap is tightened correctly until you hear a click, indicating it is secure. Another cause could be a damaged seal or O-ring on the fuel fill cap, allowing vapors to escape. It's also worth investigating if the mating surface of the fuel fill pipe shows signs of wear or damage. Additionally, clogged or blocked components in the fuel venting system, including the EVAP canister vent shut valve, can lead to pressure differences that trigger this code. Identifying these issues early ensures that other related components do not incur further damage. Several symptoms accompany the DTC P0457, primarily indicated by the illumination of the check engine light (CEL) on the dashboard. This warning signals that there's an issue that requires attention. Additionally, drivers may experience poor fuel economy since the Evaporative Emission Control System will not function efficiently due to vapor leaks. In some cases, you may notice rough idling, which can occur due to variable pressure levels in the fuel system. Another common sign is the vehicle failing an emissions test, which is critical for compliance with environmental regulations. Being alert to these symptoms can help in promptly diagnosing and addressing underlying issues. The first troubleshooting step for the DTC P0457 involves a critical check of the fuel fill cap. It is essential to ensure it is the correct cap for the vehicle and that it is installed properly. The cap must be tightened until it clicks. This means it should make a quarter turn and then click to confirm a secure fit. If the cap is loose or not the right type, it can easily cause leaks, leading to the code appearing. Should it be found inadequate, the appropriate action is to replace either the fuel fill cap or, if needed, the entire fuel fill pipe. Once replaced, be sure to carry out a verification to see if this resolves the DTC before moving to further steps. The second step in troubleshooting DTC P0457 focuses on a more in-depth inspection of the fuel fill cap seal and the mating surface of the fuel fill pipe. You need to assess if the fuel fill cap seal is missing or has any visible damage, as this is critical for maintaining a proper seal. Additionally, check the fuel fill pipe surface for any wear or damage that might interfere with sealing the cap correctly. It's also important to verify that the tether cord isn't caught under the cap, as this could lead to improper sealing. If you're unable to find any issues with these parts, you can conclude that they are functioning correctly and move on to Step 3 in the troubleshooting process. With Step 3 in the troubleshooting process, the emphasis shifts to confirming the initial diagnosis using the Honda Diagnostic System HDS. Begin by turning the ignition switch to the on position or pressing the engine start button, which will activate the diagnostics. At this stage, it is vital to clear the previously recorded DTC using the HDS. Once cleared, proceed to select or input the EVAP test function in the inspection menu to check the performance of the evaporative emissions system. The outcome of this test will help determine if the system is functioning correctly. If the results indicate that the system performs well, it may point to an intermittent failure that requires looking into poor connections or loose terminals at related sensors. In Step 4, you need to delve deeper into the functionality of the EVAP canister vent shut valve, crucial for the Evaporative Emission Control System. Begin by turning the ignition switch to the lock position to ensure all systems are off before accessing the components. Once it's safe, you can remove the EVAP canister vent shut valve for detailed inspection. Connect the corresponding 2P connector to the valve and turn the ignition back to the on position. This activates the valve for checking its operational status. Using HDS, you will select the EVAP CVS on function within the multi-solenoids menu. If the valve operates correctly, you're safe to move on to the next step. However, if it fails to respond, replacement is necessary. The fifth troubleshooting step emphasizes ensuring the proper routing of the EVAP canister vent tube. An improper setup or any obstructions could significantly hinder the system's overall functionality. Inspect the vent tube meticulously for any signs of damage, blockages, or kinks. If any such issues are found, you'll need to either remove the blockage or replace the vent tube entirely. A proper ventilation pathway is essential for maintaining the correct pressure conditions. If no damage or blockages are present, then revisit the DTC P0457 troubleshooting protocol, as another potential issue may need addressing. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.